we're gonna do a visual condition report. So we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find. Now we are putting a brand new front splitter on and 4 new tires right after this video. So keep that in mind. Here on this chrome wheel, the front face of it looks really good. I don't see any rash. Here on the fender, I do see a couple touch-up spots right there. Now you're gonna have your everyday swirls from washing. But overall though, the quality of that paint looks really good. A couple chips down here. You can see this right here has a bunch of chips. Looking at that pillar, that looks good. Here on the top, a little stain of some sort here. A couple little markings, but overall very nice. The tempered glass. See a tiny stain right there. Overall though, this thing looks really good. Here on the edge, I do see a little separation right there, but the rest of that looks really good. And here on the side mirror, I do see some little rock impacts, a couple tiny scuffs, but overall in great condition. I see a little dimple in the paint right here. And I see a couple more in this area. More scuffs. I do see little dimples in the paint. And then you can see this section right here is chewed up with rocks, which is really common. You're gonna see it down here. And then all in this area. The rest of that looks good. Looking at the face of the wheel here, it's in great condition. I don't see any curb rash. Now, of course, in the barrel, you're gonna have your flaws, but the face of that wheel looks really nice. Got your 427 here. Looking at the hood, overall in great condition. And looking at the headlights, overall they're really clear. When you get up close, you're gonna see some of the haziness on the inside, it looks like. Looking at that, like I said, we'll get a brand new splitter on here. Now you do have some imperfections on the paint right there. Little flaws here and there. The bumper itself does have rash. Overall looks good. And with this headlight, you're gonna have the little clarity issues underneath the lens as well. So besides little rock impacts and stuff like that, that front end looks really good. Checking out the engine bay, you got the LS7. All of that looks good. Got the carbon here. It looks amazing. And checking out this driver side. Scanning that fender. Overall in great condition. Looking at this wheel, I don't see any curb rash. A couple rock chips here on that edge. You're gonna see some little rock impacts on the side mirror. Overall that door looks nice. You do have some chips on the lower section, and then you are gonna have those rock impacts here. Same in this little area. I'm looking at this wheel. Overall looks really good. And all of this looks really nice. And here in the back, we'll start with this upper section. I do see some water spots in the paint and a couple dimples here and there. A couple spots here, a little marking there, a couple tiny scuffs. Taillight looks good. See a couple scuffs right there. And then I see some rash here, it looks like. All right, checking out the interior. It is a non-smoker. That upper section looks good. Those buttons are very clean. A couple little scuffs here and there on that handle and a few down here. Got a couple scuffs here, a little bit on that plastic. That floor mat looks really nice. Bolster's still soft. You can see some imperfections right here. Looks like the cushion underneath is warped. There's a rip right there. That section looks good. Get kind of close on that. Bottom looks nice. Looking at the steering wheel, overall in great condition. Those buttons look good. All of that looks nice. Upper side of the dash, that looks good. The screen is clean. You can see some delamination on that screen there. That is busted. Got the logo there on the console. Here on the passenger panel, upper section looks good. That lower side looks nice. A couple small scuffs, but otherwise that is in great condition. Carpets look good. That bolster's nice and clean. Same here. You do have a couple markings right there. All of that looks nice. That is a beautiful seat. See the carpet right here has like a small hole. Very subtle. This is busted up. Very common on those. Upper side of that dash looks good. A couple scuffs here, but otherwise in great condition. Alright, we're going to do a quick test drive here. This car has 49,133 miles on it. I got the windows down, so it's going to be a little noisy. I'm going to roll those up. You see any flickering here on the dash or the screen there, that's just in camera. That is not in person. Hitting on the brakes here. Brakes feel solid. The steering wheel doesn't shake or shimmy when you apply the brakes. Alignment feels good. Car shifts nice and smooth. Steering wheel straight. Really have no complaints with the car. It drives really nice.